What's going on? It's the RapNerd, and the time is upon us now. You see, I got my Rebel Moon t-shirt on, so the part 2 trailer just dropped, the Scargiver. Let's just go ahead and get into it, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm ready to see them swords, man.
Is you and I fighting together?
You must know you cannot win.
You're all
Love
here
that shot.
because there is nothing to return to. Dark days lie ahead of us all. We will teach you how to fight. That's impressive.
The Scargivers among them. Those this village holds most dear.
Woo.
I shall destroy them.
I have no choice but to fight.
Cape action.
The Scargiver herself.
Yeesh.
Are you truly prepared to allow this to continue in your name?
I'm sorry. I won't allow this place to die for me.
Woo. That's what I'm talking about. I'm excited because Zach said this in one of them interviews, many interviews he did for part 1. He was like, he was asked the question what he's most excited for fans to see about part 2, and he goes, really number 1 is the action, because he was like, the first movie was bringing a team together, and you know, I put action in there. I think it's cool, but in part 2, the action is insane. Like, and for me personally, for him to say that, he knows what he was doing, because you can tell that with part 2 being a straight up war movie, it's gonna go crazy, because just looking at this, there's gonna be 2 really big epic battles. There's gonna be the battle that's actually in Velt, and then there's gonna be some type of battle on the actual Dreadnought ship. Now, to what extent that goes, I don't know, but we see Korra fighting in the Dreadnought. Maybe she goes on the ship while they're all fighting in the village. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be epic as hell. Like the first one, to me personally. I think the action sequences in the first one were good, but I feel like here they're gonna be even better. I mean, we're gonna see Noble drop down to the trenches and just go ham. That scene, in a way, it's framed reminded me of the trench fight in what's the movie? Sucker Punch. That action sequence is crazy, so I wonder to what extent it's gonna go here. And seeing Jimmy fight, I knew it was gonna happen. Him saying, I have no choice but to fight. I feel like he's gonna be kind of like the superhero of their squad, being able to do a whole bunch of things people can't. So he's gonna be able to take down an army of people by himself. I wonder if the Banu was gonna come into play, because they introduced it in the first movie. I wonder if it's gonna show up here, and it's gonna have I forgot his character's name. I forgot his name, but him riding the Banu, just slashing shit up. I'm ready to see these like glowing energy swords in full blown action mode. I feel like we're gonna get to see Nemesis go 100% at everybody, because you could tell in the fight with the with Harmada in the beginning in part 1 that she was holding back. I don't think she really wanted to do it. You can see it written all over her face, even the way she's moving. But here, she has no reason to hold back. So I think it's going to be a slash fest with her. Oh boy, what else? I'm just ready to see this epic battle, because like we all know, when it comes to just straight up war sequences and just a ton of people fighting, bar none, man. Oh, I'm so excited about this, man. Part 2, just being able to jump into the ship. But I'm also really ready to see the backstory, because me personally, when I watched part 1, I heard the complaints about character development, you know, before going into it. But when I watched the movie, I was like, I don't think the backstory was supposed to be in part 1 anyway, by the way the story is built. There's nowhere in that movie for them to sit down and actually have a really in-depth conversation, because the whole movie is them going back to the town. And seeing this trailer confirmed it. I felt like it's going to be that Last Supper-esque type sequence. And I guess me being a Zack Snyder fan, following his career, I know this was something that he planned to do in one of those Justice League sequels, like in the Nightmare world. It would have been Batman, Joker, Flash, all of the heroes left kind of sitting down telling tales about their last battles or whatever. And I feel like Zack was like, you know what, I'm going to adopt that aspect here and use it for these characters, especially since we don't know anything about them. This is going to be a perfect time to showcase why this fight means so much to them. I mean, you have Jama's character, General Titus, going, you're here because you have nothing to return to. And such a powerful statement. And as usual, the scope, the CGI, the effects, all of this shit looks great. I am super excited. The part 1 was my second favorite movie last year, so you can only imagine that I am hyped for this thing. And oh man, I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. Let me know in the comments what you think about part 2, the trailer. Are you looking forward to it? Let me know what you're looking forward to most. For me, it's the action, again, to be unhinged and going crazy, especially since this is a war movie. April 19th, I'm going to be there with my popcorn right in front of the TV. So let us kind of contact, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, thank you. And until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy.